In today's class, we want to look at stem and leaf diagrams. Saka tichiri kuenderera mberi nedata presentation. So when we look at stem and leaf diagrams, our first point is going to be a stem and leaf plot. Saka, maybe let us say this. Stem and leaf diagrams can be called stem and leaf plots. Saka munogona kuverenga some statistics literature ona pakanzi stem and leaf plots zivai kuti we are referring to the same thing as stem and leaf diagrams. A stem and leaf plot is used to classify data while we at the same time retaining the original data. Saka the use of this stem and leaf plot the use of a stem and leaf plot is to chekutanga, we want to classify data. Then secondly, we want to retain, kana chiti retain, zvakafanira kuti keep the original data. And this is a very important point, by the way, and let me explain why. So netikandirwe kuti other forms of data presentation, especially kana takudila ne frequency plots, we are going to lose certain data. Saka we have our original data, then tikaplota any data presentation visual aid in a chekuita ne frequency, we are going to lose original data. But when we plot a stem and leaf diagram, we are going to keep the original data. Saka this is more like a superpower of stem and leaf diagrams, the ability to keep the original data. Whereas amwe visual aids, amwe data presentation methods, we lose the original data. Okay. Saka as the term itself entails, we are going to have a stem and a leaf. Saka, we should know that a stem and leaf plot or a diagram, it is made up of two parts. What are these two parts? We have a stem, then we also have a leaf. That's why it's called a stem and leaf diagram. So let us add some information on what a stem is and also what a leaf is. So on one hand, the stem assumes the position of a prefix. Saka a stem, it is going to assume the position of a prefix. Saka munoziva kuti pre zvinoreva kuti before. So kana chiti prefix, especially kana tiri ku English, let me give an example of helicopter. Saka this word helicopter is made up of mainly two parts. Tineya tinoti a prefix, kozoita inonzi a suffix. Saka prefix is the first part of the word, and actually the prefix here is helico, not heli. And so the first part of the word helicopter, the helico, then the suffix is pta. Do magadziriro akaitwa this word helicopter. We can have a lot of words which do have a prefix, the first part of the word, then a suffix, which is the end part of the word. Saka kana tichiti a stem assumes the position of a prefix, tirikuti, that is one or more digits at the beginning of the number. Saka prefix, maybe let us put in brackets What do we mean by prefix? Tiri kuti one or more digits at the beginning of a number, and you are going to see this in play. Muchaona kuti zvofamba sei. Anditika? Okay, so that is a stem. On the other hand, the leaf is more of a suffix. So the leaf, it is going to assume the position of a suffix. What do we mean kana chiti it's going to assume the position of a suffix? Tiri kuti one or more digits combined with a stem for what? To make it a full number. To make it a full number. Like that. Saka stem, it's more like a prefix. Kurewa kuti the first part of a number. Then a leaf, it's more like a suffix. Kurewa kuti the end part of a number. That is what it is like. Saka, this is now very important. Note this. Our next point is a nota bene, very important. A stem and leaf diagram is valid if there is a key to interpret the results. Saka, a stem and leaf diagram requires a key. So I'm finding key amnowana pa mamepi haya. A stem and leaf diagram requires a key to interpret the results. So the key is there for what? Interpreting the results. That is what a key is required for. Sakatava panapa, let us look at an example, and we are going to illustrate with that example how we construct a stem and leaf diagram. This is the example we are going to work with. Given that the daily ticket sales at a private bar during 3 weeks are, tavatapiwa those values. Saka zvirikunzi tinofanirwa kuita construct a stem and leaf diagram. Saka kana chiconstructor a stem and leaf diagram, this is how we do it. Chekutanga, tichada kuconstructor what we refer to as a draft stem and leaf diagram. Saka draft stem and leaf diagram. How do we do this draft stem and leaf diagram? Maitiro tunoita ndeaya. Tichada kuziva kuti what is the minimum value in this data set. Saka tinoda kuziva what the minimum value is. Tichada futi kuziva what the maximum value is. Saka namba diki apa ndeipi. Tika itarisa tinoona panapa pana 34. Do we have any number iri less than 34? Tina 32. Okay. Saka our minimum value the 32. What about the largest? Panapa tukona 85. Panapa tina 89. Panapa tina 91. 99. Saka it's 99. Saka our minimum is 32. Our maximum is 99. Okay. Saka tichada kugadzira a diagram like this. Tinenge tine a stem toataisa a leaf. Then kunoku chavataisa a key. We always require a key. Saka the lowest number ndi 32. Kureva kuti stem yedu yekutanga ngari 3. That is our stem. But tukona kuti the largest number panapa ndi 99. Saka tofanga kubva kuna 3 tichenda kuna 9. We are going to ignore values ese apa. We are not going to confirm kana tine values anotanga na 4 kana kuti anotanga na 5. No, tichangonyora 3 up to 9 in ascending order like this. Saka 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 like this. Saka natadai tatopedza mastem edu. Takuda kuchisa ma leaves. Saka ma leaves manje, in our draft stem and leaf plot, we are just going to follow each number as it appears panapa to save time and also to be more accurate. Saka tikatarisa tinoona, I actually encourage kuti muve ne pencil for this kana muchidhila nema data sets so that you don't make mistakes. Saka tikatarisa panapa tinoona kuti tina 30 34 ndo ndatocheka 34, then my leaf is going to be 4. Saka namba yekutanga pana 34, 3 ino ingeri stem, 4 aningari leaf like that. Then tikutsvaga futi amwe ma 30, saka tikutevera our data set tichitsvaga amwe ma 30, toona 32 panapa. Saka 32, then panapa toisa comma which is a separator, totaisa 2, toona panapa tina 35 comma totaisa 5. Saka as you can see ma 30 apera and tatomacheka panapa. Let us now look for manamba anotanga na 4. Saka manamba anotanga na 4 panapa tinotanga na 45, tozobva apo toenda ku 44 handitika anobva apera. Saka panapa aningangorichi 5 9 na 4. Then what about manamba anotanga na 5? Saka tina 50, tobva pa 50 toenda pa 51, tobva pa 51 tinere kumwe, we only have 2, kureva kuti panapa it's 0 1. Saka as we are writing this, yatiri kuti key ndeyekupa, it's just an aid yekupa examiner kuti agone kuinterpreta your stem and leaf. Saka panapa for your key munogona kungoti 3 4 is equal to 34. Ndo inenge itori key yacho iyoyi. Zvatopera. Kana muchida kuva safe munogona kuwedzera another extra 50 is 50, but kungonyora 1 it's actually enough. Okay, let us look for ma 60. Manamba anotanga na 6, saka tina 63 panapa. Yes, kureva kuti ingorichi ingori 3. What about anotanga na 7? Tina 71, tina 78, then tina niumwe tina 72, kureva kuti tina 182 like this. Then my numbers anotanga na 8, tina 85, tina 89, tina 83, tina 84, tina 85, 84. Saka murikuona kuti panapa tina 84 muchaona kuti tinoinyora sei, tobataita 86 9 na 80. Saka manyorera tinoita ndeaya in that order as it appears. Saka tatanga tina 85, ndokuya 89 83 84 85, ndokudzokorodza 84. Saka ma4 ari kuappear twice as you can see, then 86. Panenge pangori na 80 tinoisa 0, tambozvidemonstrata pana 50 for 50 apo. Then ma9 achanetsi, tangosarwa na tina 91 na 99, saka it's just 19. Saka a draft muri kunyora ma leaves as they appear in the data set. Kana makuda kuchinyora your final stem and leaf diagram, toda nyora panapa our final stem and leaf diagram. Allow me kubvisa key inoi yakakosha but ndikuitira my space tichainyora futi. Saka key munofanirwa kuinyora kutanga pa your draft mozoinyora futi pa your final. Saka ngatinyore key kunoku. Saka key yedu tinogona ngoti 45 is equals to 45, tatopedza. Saka kana takunyora our file now tiri kudzokorodza stem leaf. Mastem edu aramba ari 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, but maleaves edu ndo atakuarrange in order. Order yedu tinotanga ne the smallest number tichienda ku bigger numbers kureva kuti our order is ascending. Saka panamba pana 4 2 5 tenge takunyora tichiti 2 4 5. Pana 5 4 takuti 4 5. Pana 0 1 panodzoka pakadaro. Then pana 3 panongonyorwa 3 chete. Pana 182 pakuchinyorwa 1 2 8 musakanganwa makoma. Then pana 8 tinotangira pa 0. Then tobva taenda pa 3. Then ma 482 anonyorwa sezvaari 4 4. Remember we want to retain original data. Ma 5 ari 2 anonyorwa futi sezvaari 5 5. Then 6 9 like this. Then pana 9 apo yova 1 9. Tikadai so tinenge tatopedza. Saka chinozonomakwa ku ZIMSEC ku Cambridge is this part, but inoi your draft stem and leaf plot was there to help you kuitira kuti musave time ne uye kuti muve more accurate. Saka stem and leaf plot can be a back to back one, and we are going to do back to back stem and leaf plots in our next lessons. Otherwise, this is an introduction to stem and leaf plots and what they are, how they are done. If you have derived benefit from the lessons, please consider liking, sharing and subscribing. If you want to join our class doing statistics at advanced level, WhatsApp us on +2 63 71 521 3310. Thank you and have a nice day.